Shall we begin?
Welcome to the Happy MonsterCast. I'm your host, Scott Marchand Davis of Happy Monster Press.
Let's begin now.
This week on the Happy MonsterCast, the misfits face their worst nightmares. This podcast contains adult language and adult situations. Previously on the Happy MonsterCast, a band of misfits has joined in an effort to break the power of the big boys over the Holler, including preacher Piety Jackson, gouger Karl son of Karl, mountain magician Buck Grayson, bootleg distiller Booker Noe, and itinerant crooner Old Blue. The misfits have acquired the means to command demons and are headed out of the Faefall for Ashdown. But what dangers still await in this green and pleasant land? So, to recap, you are exiting the Faefall after meeting the Fae Queen and gaining the power to speak with and command demons. You figure this is going to be a very useful ability, as the big boys seem to have a target squarely painted on your back. They sent the Riders of Industry to take you out on your way to Faefall, but you were able to turn that around and take them out instead. So you're making your way back now to Ashdown. But before you actually make it out of the Faefall, as you make camp on your way out, you have horrifying nightmares. And what we're going to do is, this is going to be an interlude. So I'm going to give you a card. I'm going to draw a card for you. And based on the card, it's going to tell you what kind of nightmare you had. And then you can describe that to me, and I will score you an extra Benny. Like Brendan's on his way.
I am here now. Thank you.
Okay, great. So, nightmares. We'll go down the list alphabetically. So, all right. So we have a spade for Booker, which means that your nightmare is about being pursued through the woods by an enemy. So lay it on me. What's your nightmare about being chased through the woods in the enemy?
I'm sorry, who had this nightmare?
You did.
So I was walking by myself in the woods, and I realized that I'd lost all the rest of the team. And I thought, this isn't right. And I thought, well, surely I could find my way out. And I started wandering, and I started calling for you, and it got darker and darker. And I thought, well, this can't be right. And I was calling and hollering, and I started to hear noises behind me. So I thought I'd cast mind reading, and I didn't hear nothing. It was just kind of blank. So I started to walk a little faster because I could hear something rustling. And I started to run, and it got darker and darker, and I couldn't find my way out. And all of a sudden I could hear something laughing. So I started screaming and running as fast as I could. And I hit something. It like hit my face a little bit and scratched me. And then I realized I was starting to run into trees. So I tried to get away, and it started tearing at my clothes. I think I got caught in some brambles, and I fell down, and I could hear it getting closer and laughing. And I just started screaming, and I fell. And then I woke up.
All right. Terrifying. Here's a penny for you. Buck, I drew a heart for you, which means that in your case, your dream was about being trapped in a terrifying location. Lay it on me.
All right. So I was in this dream, and I was looking at all these mushrooms growing around an old gray well that was empty. And my canids were along the edge there because of the moisture, and they were glowing. And then the ones on the outside were a different species, and I was cataloging them. And this shadow thing got behind me, pushed me through, and as I'm falling, I'm tumbling in the well, and the mushroom people come alive, and they start clawing at me like this and spitting at me with this purple goo. It's awful. And I'm slow, and then it's like I feel like I'm getting stabbed with knives, and my body feels like it's going to explode and burst out from the inside. And then as I thud to the ground, I wake up, and someone's kicking my foot. I'm like, and my day hasn't been right since then.
Okay. For a Benny your way. Karl, you have a nightmare about a past trauma.
As Karl drifts off to sleep, thinking of the fights he's going to have, and the conquests that lie ahead of him, I'm taken back to my past, to a time when I was with my family and all of my sisters, sitting around at a tea party in a dress and curls, bows in my hair, being the daintiest, delicate, most fragile thing in the world, and using my best behavior and using flowery language, extending my pinky as I drink tea. And as I go to take my first step, I wake up screaming.
Okay. And last but not least, Piety. Your nightmare is about the end of the Holler, a cataclysm that wipes out everyone and everything.
Oh, I had this vision. Oh, I'm there, and I'm there in the holler, and the sun is shining, and the birds are singing, and there's butterflies, and the lark is on the wing, and the snail is on the thorn. God is in his heaven, and all is right with the world. And I look around, and they're assembled on the right hand of this green lush valley are all the good people of the holler, the hardworking, honest, decent folk in the holler. And they're all lined up, And on the left-hand side are all the evil, the bad boys and the monsters and the vicious, nasty, brutal cheats and corrupters, the sinners and the fornicators. They're all lined up and they're all cowering in fear. And a light opens up from heaven and the light shines down on us and says, oh, blessed are you, my beloved. Come, receive your reward for all of your works on earth. And all of us on the right-hand side, all the good people surge forward and the voice cries out and says, stop. Not you, not you. I'm talking about them. And all the bad people are welcome to the heaven, and all the good people are thrown down in perdition. And I wake up.
All right. So as you all wake up screaming, you realize that you're not alone. That there are, in fact, others here, and they don't look friendly. There are 3 big cats coming at you aggressively with spiked tails. And that will put us into combat. Group of these cats. And off we go. Karl, you're up first.
Stupid headphones. Okay. Well, that escalated quickly.
These are large cats, like horse-sized cats. And they are terrifying, so I'd like you all to make fear rolls at -2, except for Karl, who you feel like, Karl and Piety, you both feel like your courage has been sapped by this nightmare. So your fear checks are going to be at -4.
Yikes. That's spirit, yes?
Yes.
At -4. That is
Yes.
no. Okay.
And the rest of you are making spirit checks at -2.
Okay.
It's kind of hard to have a great roll when you're at -4.
It is.
I don't know what's up with the website tonight.
I'm actually okay, surprisingly.
Buck's good. Booker's good. Piety
I'm
not so
slow.
much, unless you want a Benny.
Well, I don't know that I could do much better on a Benny roll. How many Bennies do I have? I got 4. All right, I will take a chance. Now.
Exact same result. I'm going to roll for Karl here, since you seem to be, you mentioned you were struggling. Karl,
Yeah, could you do me a favor?
Almost okay, but not quite. Do you want to Benny that? Oh, Piety's good.
No.
All right. Brace for fear table sound. Your modifier 4. Hopefully you don't have a heart attack. No, you're panicked. So you run away. Brave,
Sorry,
brave,
guys.
brave, brave, Sir Karl.
Get out here!
Well, interestingly, you're up first, so I need to look at exactly what the effect of your being panicked is. Do you like run away and then like, sorry guys, I'm coming back? All right.
Okay, so I got a question. Does it have to be running away?
You want to dive in the water?
Also, apologies,
Slap
I'm
bite.
last and can't leave you.
You could swim away if you prefer. I would allow it.
It has to be away. I get it.
Yeah, it has to be away. And you're shaken. So first things first, you need to roll spirit to unshake.
So I need to roll to unshake. Yes.
Yes.
Let's see if this will work this time.
All right. Unfortunately, your spirit is still sapped by your experience, so you are still shaken. All rolls involving spirit for you and for Piety, which includes any spirit-related skills, are at -2 because of your nightmare. That also applies to the rest of you. Old Blue and Booker, any agility-related skills are at -2. And any vigor rolls for Buck are at -2, and your toughness is reduced by 1. The Wampus attacks.
Oh, man.
They're coming into the people who are close. They are pouncing, which is going to be wild attacks. Well, let me throw a wild attack on here. Oops, didn't. Wow, that's terrible. That actually does not hit Buck.
Yay for Buck.
Let's see how they do against Old Blue here.
How unexpectedly incompetent.
Yeah, Old Blue, not so much. They hit Old Blue with a raise.
Oh.
For 14 damage, which will do 2 wounds. So which we'll apply, and then he will attempt to soak. Which he does. Nice job, Old Blue. He's pretty spry for an old man. And the third Wampus is going to attack Piety with a pounce attack. You also notice that these creatures have spiked tails, which is a little scary.
Uh-oh.
Yikes. Yeah.
All right, that also hits with a raise. For 17 damage, which is 2 wounds, you'll have an opportunity to hit the soak button on the dialogue there.
Okay.
Fortunately, vigor is not, you're not messed up on vigor, thankfully.
All right. Let me see if I can soak that.
Or at least one of them. Got a good chance of soaking one anyway.
Did that do the soak?
It spent the Benny, but you haven't actually hit the roll.
Oh, all right.
I think
Oh my God.
Nope, unless you want to Benny the soak roll. I think you spent 2 Bennies though, so I'm going to give you one back. You want to Benny the soak roll or take the 2 wounds?
So that leaves me with 2.
2 wounds, yeah.
I'll take the 2 wounds for now.
Okay. All right, and it's your turn.
Okay. Right. Well, I am just going to do a good old-fashioned peasant pumper to the face. I'm not going to do anything fancy.
Nope, not in melee. You're not, unless you want to shoot out of melee at the one attacking Booker.
Oh, this one over here, right? That's the one that I have targeted.
Which one? The one attacking
Oh,
Booker?
the one up. Yeah, let me do the one up there.
Yeah, that's the only one you can hit.
Okay, let me do that one.
And that will make you vulnerable since you're shooting out of melee.
Well, well, if I use the spiked club on the one that's right near me,
Well, first you have to unshake before you can do any of these things.
All right. All right. So that's a vigor roll.
A spirit roll at -2 because of your horrible nightmare.
Yes, of course. Sorry.
Nope. Unless if you Benny, you automatically unshake.
All right. Let me do that.
That does not count. Good news for you because Benny just unshakes you. So now you can shoot the wampus that you're not in melee with, or you can whack one of the ones you are in melee with, or do something else entirely.
All right. I will shoot the one that I'm not in melee with.
All right. So you whip out your shotgun and you shoot the one in front of Booker.
Right. Oh, my roll is terrible.
It is really bad.
Jeez, what is going on?
And you're out of bennies. Booker, you are also in melee with a wampus.
Good grief. I can't blast it or anything, can I?
You absolutely could blast it, or alternatively blast the other two. You just have to cast the blast out away from them.
Okay, so then I'm going to blast like in between these two.
Okay, so you can
I think
definitely
Havoc
blast
would
those
just
two.
be a little nuts, right? So.
Well, blasting will damage them. Havoc probably won't in this situation.
Okay.
So you pull out your trusty Molotov moonshine.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Is that enough?
That is enough. Fortunately, smarts is not what you're messed up with. That does go off. Go ahead and give me a damage roll. Wow, that's pathetic.
I'm going to Benny that one.
Bennying the damage coming up. A little better.
Whoa, what is going on? Okay.
The wampuses just roll with it.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay, old Blue. This is not his kind of thing. So he's going to see if he can't shocker stick that wampus in front of him. Unfortunately, because of his nightmare, his agility is at -2. May not make a difference, though.
I think he's okay. Whoa!
He zaps the wampus with a raise.
Holy crap.
Which does no damage, but the wampus is going to have to make a bigger roll or be stunned, which it does handily.
Whoa.
Okay, Buck, you and Karl are the only ones not in melee, which is kind of unusual for Karl.
Yeah. Is there any way I can throw relief on Karl, or do I have to be in touch range?
I think relief is ranged. I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure you can do it from range.
Okay, I don't like seeing Karl running like that, and I'm just like, come on, buddy.
Yeah,
let's
absolutely.
help you out.
You're well within range to relief Karl.
Delicious. Oh, wow.
Yes.
Wow. Oh my God. Double rainbow.
Oh, good. Yes. Karl,
do you feel better, buddy?
You are no longer shaken.
Like, these cats are mean, but we need your help, dude. Come on. Like, don't go for a swim. We need you over here.
Oh, Karl.
Why am I in a pond?
Yeah, Karl, come on, buddy. Like, you got this. Those cats are scary, but they're scarier. They're less scary with you here. Come on, dude.
I have a modest proposal, Karl.
I'm listening.
If you run
spaceships,
because you have a joker that won't affect your penalty, you can go right here and sweep the wampuses.
Whoa.
That would be slide whistle, funny football hosiery.
I would like to sweep the wampuses.
Sweep the legs. Sweep the legs.
Oh boy.
All right, so
does that provoke a wampus attack?
It does not.
It does not.
And the wampuses are vulnerable from pouncing, so you get a +2 to attack them. Plus the +4 with the joker.
Oh boy. Okay, so how does sweep work?
Just target one of them, and then the roll counts for both.
Just a straight up unarmed fighting roll?
Yep, no frenzy. Make sure that's turned off. And obviously you're punching them in the head as well. We'll deal with that with the damage bonus, though.
Obviously.
All right, what did I... Yes.
Obviously.
Oh, I have to click set. There we go. Martial arts.
Yeah, give yourself a +5. So a +4 and a +1, because you have a 1-point gang up bonus, plus the vulnerable, plus the Joker.
Fire in the hole. Are you kidding me?
That hits with 2 raises.
Okay.
Give me raise damage +4, please, for the first one.
Oh, hold on. Oh, add 4.
All right.
I clicked the button before I clicked the 4. I'm sorry.
That does 3 wounds to the Wampus. So it is going to try to soak those wounds. Let's try again. So it takes 1 wound and is shaken.
Burn those bennies.
And now give me a second raise damage roll +4 on the other Wampus.
This time I'll add the 4.
All right. So that will do 1 wound. So it's also going to try to soak that one. Which it does. Still pretty darn effective, though. I'm sorry, it's +6. So that would still have soaked both wounds, though. All right, Old Blue is going to try to whack that Wampus with the shocker stick again, with the unfortunate -2 on top of it. This time he gets nowhere. All right. Whoops. I did not mean to do that. So Piety was up next. I just messed that up badly.
Okay. All right. So, where's my stuff? Okay.
Shouldn't I be going next? I think I drew the jack.
Yeah, that's right.
No, I messed up the initiative. So I know Piety was next, and then I'm going to reset from there.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. So I'm going to use my studded club on that one.
Okay, so you get a +1 because of the gang up bonus.
Okay. Okay, +1. Okay, here it comes. All right, there we go.
That will hit with a raise. Give me raise damage on Mr. Wampus there.
All righty.
Oh, ow.
There you go.
Nice.
3 wounds on a Wampus. Gonna try to soak it. Soaks 2, but he's wounded and shaken. All right, next up, the Wampus. So first Wampus is going after Booker again. This time with it's going to bite you and then hit you with its spiked tail. All right, that hits with a raise with a bite. Oh, Booker.
Oh, what the?
That's going to put you down without soaking.
Oh.
And are you out of bennies?
No.
No, you got 4. Okay, so go ahead. You definitely are going to want to soak that bad boy. There is a soak button for you. Big money, big money. That's not big money. Would you like to Benny that bigger roll? Save 1 for your incapacitation roll, please.
Hey, a little confidence here. Man, okay, fine. Well, going down.
Well, you still got 1. You could try Bennying the soak roll again, or you could just go down and save the bennies for your incapacitation roll.
We'll save it.
All right, so let's see what happens. All right, so that's going to be incapacitated and bleeding out with an injury. Do you want to Benny that?
Yeah. What the?
Oh, that was the roll for injury. So let's do that. Oh, there you go.
Wow.
Ooh,
Now you're cooking with gas. All right, so you are not going to be
explode.
You are not going to be injured and bleeding out. With a raise on your incapacitation roll, that's very good news. So that is going to be you're incapacitated. Your arm is offline, but you're not bleeding out, and your arm will be okay in 24 hours, or when you're healed.
It feels faster than me. Okay.
All right, Karl.
Can we sweep again?
You absolutely can. Don't forget to turn off frenzy.
Yeah, I know. No frenzy.
That was damage for some reason.
Oh, sorry. Let's try that again. This is just a straight roll this time, right?
Yes.
No pluses or minuses.
+1 for the gang up on us.
Oh.
Not going to matter.
Okay.
You hit them both with raises, so give me raise damage, but +4 for punching them both in the head.
Okay, number 1. Punches for you.
Oh my God, that's pathetic. You want to Benny that damage? Because that's
Yes,
just
I
sad.
do want to Benny that,
dude.
That's just sad.
What is happening with our rolls tonight, dude?
They're pathetic. Yeah.
Not good.
Number 1. More punches for you.
That's more like it.
Better.
There we go. Make it spicy. Make it tasty.
So that guy's out of Benny's, so he's toast.
Nice.
And then let's roll again for the other one.
Number 2. Also punches.
Nice.
Wow.
Did you pop its head
chocolate?
Technically going to try to soak that.
Whoa. Whoa.
Damn it.
Unbelievable.
What is going on?
Did he just get healthier from my hits?
No, he didn't get
The
healthier.
GM rolls for all of us tonight. Screw this.
Rolled it. I'll roll for all of you. It's fine. Okay, Buck.
It's luck of the draw.
Buck,
Jeez, I gotta roll vigor. This is terrible.
Well, you don't have to roll vigor. Why would you need to roll vigor?
I just had it pop out on me. I don't know why. Okay.
You could, as an option, try to patch up Booker there.
Yeah. Healing or relief? What would be more immediately helpful? Healing, I assume.
Oops, this guy is incapacitated.
All right. Healing. Why is my sheet not popping out? There we go. Right. Healing is more effective. Let's do it. Why is it not popping out? Pardon me. Oh, shit. My sheet is moving over. Here we go. Got it. And fudge. Roll it. I don't know why it's not working. Can you
I'll
roll
take
it
care
for
of it.
me?
Yeah, I'm supposed to be rolling for all y'all anyway, right?
Oh, right. Of course. Yeah. Agreed. See, yes, I was. Yes.
Okay, connects with a raise. So
Excellent.
That's going to patch up Booker for 2 wounds.
Hang in there.
So Booker is now no longer incapacitated and down to 2 wounds. Just in time to be attacked by the Wampus again. This time the Wampus is going to bite you and then spike tail Old Blue.
What the?
All right, raise damage.
Jesus.
3 wounds.
Yikes.
Now try to soak that. Or save it for the incapacitation roll.
No, I'm gonna try to soak it.
Gods.
All right. Big money, big money.
Big money.
All right. So you will have a permanent injury and be bleeding out.
Man.
It's okay, man. Scars are cool.
All right. Let's see what the
When you're
injury
young.
is.
When you're young.
When you're young.
All right. You took one in
AJ,
the...
nothing but a number.
It caught you in the leg, so you're going to pick up the slow hindrance.
I wasn't very fast to begin with, damn it.
The other Wampus, what is going on? The initiative. Okay, the other Wampus unshakes and is going to attack Karl with both of its hits. Oh, I forgot to spike tail I forgot to do the spike tail on Old Blue, though. So the Wampus swings the spike tail with Old Blue, hits. Old Blue takes a wound. It's going to try to soak. Succeeds. Okay, so this Wampus is going for Karl with its bite and spike tails. If it misses, which it does, you can counterattack.
Yeah.
With Frenzy if you so choose.
Oh, I suppose.
Perhaps. All right. That's 2 hits with raises.
Oh my gosh.
First hit.
Raise damage number 1 is going to finish it off.
Cool.
Bonk, bonk.
You know what? Screw that. And I kick the body.
And you kick the body.
Yeah, it's basically just a pulp on the ground. That would have done 6 wounds. You've stomped it into a red mush.
Oh, get over here.
Piety, this might be a good time to bust out that new healing power you just got.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think I know. So Booker, give me a moment here. All right, here we go. And this is a faith roll, so there's no negatives. What the hell?
It is actually -2 because of your spirit problems. So do you want to try bending it?
I do.
I appreciate it.
Nope.
Really?
Sorry.
-2 for spirit because of the nightmare.
Right.
Okay, Old Blue is changing tactics. You're just a big old pussycat. You can't hurt me. You can't even hit an old man. He is going to taunt the Wampus.
Oh boy.
Oh.
The Wampus is not having it. Okay, Piety, you're up.
All right.
You make another healing attempt.
Yeah, I think that's the best thing to do here. Even if it is at -2. Is the -2 already propagating automatically, or do I need to tack that on?
We'll find out in a minute. No, the -2 you have right now, I think, is from your wounds. So it's an additional -2 on top of that. So you got a 0.
A 0.
Oh, yeah.
I'm out of pennies, I think.
Okay.
Hey, buddy.
Karl.
Wampus! Come on, man. Why aren't you moving? There we go.
+1 for the gang up bonus.
Dang it. Where did my sheet go?
I'd be happy to roll this one for you as well, considering that I seem to be killing everything in my path.
Oh, no, I'm taking that. Okay. Or go ahead.
That's actually only one hit. You want to Benny the attack? It's a pretty bad roll. What's your Benny situation?
I'm going to throw a Benny in here. And then I'm going to get this up here. And whack him in the face.
All right. That is 2 hits with the gang up bonus. That no raises, though, so give me regular damage twice.
1.
It's not to shake him on the first hit.
2.
Nope.
2.
And he's wounded. So he's going to try to soak that. Which he does.
Handily.
What the hell?
Again.
Wampus does not unshake. So the shaken Wampus does nothing.
Say, healthy shaken wampus.
Yep.
Healthy shaken wampus.
All blue. Look at that. You can't even unshake. All right. Let's see how the Wampus does on its smarts roll here to resist Old Blue's taunt. Man, this Wampus is just not tauntable. Oh no, that's a tie.
Non-tauntable.
Tie succeeds. The Wampus is now distracted. Buck.
All right. Why does it? Oh, it says bleeding out roll, and then I need to make a vigor roll, but I'm like, no.
You might have Booker selected.
Okay, yeah, I'm right clicking now. In that case, I am going to
Patch up Booker again.
Yeah,
Or you could try patching up Piety so that he has more of a chance of succeeding at helping Booker.
Yeah, but Booker's in rough shape.
Booker is in rough shape.
Yeah, so I would rather attempt to heal. Just because, yeah, I'd rather have more chances at trying.
Oh,
hey, there we go.
Very nice.
Nice.
All right, Booker.
Thank you.
You're no longer
wasn't
incapacitated.
expecting
You're
that.
back to 2 wounds again. No longer bleeding out. No longer incapacitated.
Nice.
Round. Oh,
Most
look,
excellent.
Karl's up first.
Haha, skull, yeah.
Okay, now it's going to be a +2 gang up bonus. This Booker's back in the game.
Well, I would hate to let that go wasted.
Huh.
Go for the eyes, boo!
Slam.
2 hits, 1 with a raise, 1 without.
Do normal damage first.
All right. That does nothing.
Take that!
That, on the other hand, does 2 wounds.
Oh.
Oh, that's bad.
Seriously.
No, that applies.
That does it.
And stay down!
Ugh.
But
What a
would you
night.
now like to try to heal Piety?
Yes, very much yes. Powers. Boom. Healing. Boom. Shit, all that stuff popped up. Where am I? Bug magic. Boom. Roll.
All right, that is enough to take 1 of Piety's wounds off. Piety can now heal himself, you, and Booker, although still with the -2 penalty because of the nightmares. All right, you have healed thyself.
All right.
Ask and thou shalt receive.
So you want to try to heal Buck
What
and
about
Booker?
me? What about me?
Yep. Here it comes. Here it comes. This will be for Booker.
Hey,
Nice.
that takes a wound off.
Hey.
Takes one wound off Booker.
All right. And who's left? Booker, you
Buck.
still okay?
Yeah, I'm still hurting a little bit.
And Buck
There
is
you go.
good.
Thank
Buck
you.
is good.
That feels grand.
I would like everyone to make occult or folklore rolls.
Oh, excellent. Or
Tonight I will be
folklore.
rolling unskilled.
Any of that.
Hey, there you go.
Man, I
Okay.
cannot roll to save my life.
Buck,
Yes.
based on your experience of the combat here and these nightmares, you are 99% sure that all of you have been cursed.
Mm.
Somebody's laid a hex on you.
That ain't good.
And it's more than likely to get worse.
Can we diagnose it with occult, as in ways to treat it?
No, but as you talk amongst yourselves, you realize that in all of your dreams, there was one common element. An old woman presiding over a cauldron.
So
All
we
right,
gotta
so
find
there's
her
a
and ask her
shared-
to look the curse. Nobody we saw at the Fae village.
Does not look familiar, no.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
So as you're kind of cleaning up after the wampuses, this old mountain man comes rolling up. He's got a long black beard with a white streak down the middle, kind of smells of skunk and looks a bit like one too. But his beard is adorned with foxfire. You can see a few ticks on his skin. He's got a ratty cowboy hat with feathers of a variety of birds sprouting haphazardly from its band. He's got a skinning knife and a bow. And he says, "Well, howdy, strangers. Y'all making your way out of the Faefall? I've been hunting these here. I've been hunting these here wampuses. They come in out of the hogbacks. They don't really belong here. Y'all look a bit shaken."
Literally, some terrible nightmares. Terrible nightmares.
Terrible nightmares, you say. Y'all cross over an odd valley beneath Shuckstack Mountain Lake. One side of that valley is lush to glowing, the plants a little too keen, a little too bright, creek water rushing a little too meanly. Then the other side, Lord, if it ain't the prettiest pasture you ever did see in its own homely way, nature seeming right content and satisfied with itself, right down the middle, pretty near normal.
Sounds familiar.
Well, that valley's divided up between two sisters. One's a nice old witcher woman. The other one's her sister, mean and wily as an adder. She don't like those who set foot upon her ground and puts notions in their heads.
Sounds like something we're dealing with.
Yeah, I get y'all need to see the good sister for the cure, or some say kill the mean one, but I can't say it as advised trying that.
Even if we were to kill the mean one, we'd want to be in better shape.
Too true.
Well, I figure either way, you're probably going to want to deal with this. I can give you rough directions to either of their homes. Not to brag or nothing, but laying with them both many a moon ago. Old Blue says, "Did you now?"
Did you now?
I say you two should compare notes.
We should go see the good witch.
He actually goes off. Old Blue says, "Yeah, let's do that."
They pass each other a rope duffel bag.
They go off and are having a very intense discussion for about 15 minutes.
Oh, might come in handy.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah, skills.
So that would take you back to this Shuckstack Valley, which you recall was filled with had patches of wild corn, probably why it got the name. to try to find these two witches.
Right.
And just see if you can get this curse taken off you, because it's clearly real darn inconvenient.
Yep. Okay. Before we go too far, though, I will just note that one of the aspects of my healing power is that I have a chance to remove a permanent crippling injury.
That is true.
Incapacitation. I can only try it once, but I think Booker, you have an incapacitation, right?
Yeah, if you don't mind, I'd surely
you're gonna
appreciate
have to
it.
wait a bit though, because that requires more power points than you currently have.
Right. So, but we'll keep that in mind as soon as I store some up.
Yeah, I got to recharge a bit.
Recharge.
Refill yourself with the healing light of the Lord.
I will set them up.
Actually, you don't have enough power points. Period. You would have to take the new power points edge, because it takes 23 power points to remove a permanent crippling injury.
Holy crap!
Yep. Yeah, it's a big spell. It is a power, but it's a power.
Big bag.
Yeah, there's certain powers that are just expensive. Resurrection is another one that takes 30.
30
power points to resurrect. Yep. All right. We will see you all next week, and hopefully I'll have to let Ron know that he's got some seducing to do so he can show up for that.
Ew.
Tempting delicious.
Alrighty.
All right. Night, everybody.
All right. Good night.
Take care.
Bye.
Good night, guys.
You can follow Happy Monster Press on Facebook as Happy Monster Press, at our website, happymonsterpress.com, Twitter as Happy Monster PRS, or follow the podcast on YouTube, Stitcher Radio, Spotify, iTunes, or Google Play Music. Like what you hear? Support us on Ko-fi at ko.fi.com/Happy Monster Press. Happy Monster Cast is part of the Savage Worlds Media Network. This game references the Savage Worlds game system, available from Pinnacle Entertainment Group at www.peginc.com. It is unofficial media content permitted under the Media Network Content Agreement. This content is not managed, approved, or endorsed by Pinnacle Entertainment Group. Certain portions of the materials used are the intellectual property of Pinnacle, and all rights are reserved. Savage Worlds, all related settings and unique characters, locations, and characters' logos and trademarks are copyrights of Pinnacle Entertainment Group. All other content is the intellectual property of Happy Monster Press. Music, Ice Cold by Jason Shaw, and Lobo Loco's Spencer from the Free Music Archive.
Oh, for sure.